It's like, man, this song sucks, man. I can't stand this shit. And now, you know, you're sitting in the car, and the song come on, you know every damn word. And you in the car bumping like, hey, you know, I kind of like this. That's how it is with you Edomites, man. You starting to be fucking exposed, man.
I got one more set, Alex.
Go ahead, bro.
Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Damn.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
And that's why so-called Edomites hate Jacob today. That's why they're so willing to kill us, throw us in prison, throw us under the bus, you know, because they're jealous of us. They're jealous of the beauty of our women. They're jealous of the beauty of the men. They're jealous of our strength and our ability that was given to us by our father, not just Isaac, but also by the Father which is in heaven. Because he built us stronger, better, way better than Esau. So Esau has hated us from the beginning of time.
From the very beginning, man. Yeah. From the moment that you know, they drew, they was fighting in the womb, man. All right, that's what you have to understand. These Edomites are not your fucking friends. All right, and they may, you know, present themselves as such, but these Edomites, they're your enemy, like the brother was saying, man. Esau hates Jacob for the blessing. They hate you, and they want to be you, and they want all the things that you have and more.
And honestly, the so-called white skin of the Edomites is actually the mark of Cain. Right. Because if everybody was so-called Negroes in that time, an Edomite would stand out very strongly.
And that's why they have that. Yeah. So that you would recognize
and stay away.
And just stay the hell away from them.
Right. And that's why Esau was born with that redness, because he was Cain in the reincarnation.
All right, this is Obadiah. I'm going to hit just verse 10 and 11. And it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Hey, brother, just to get deep, real quick, the reincarnation of Abel is Jacob. So that violence transcends, man.
And it's been happening since what?
Since the beginning.
I got one last one. Go ahead. It says, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. So Obadiah was one of those people you cast lots upon through reincarnation. But you know, thus saying that you're gonna pay for this, man. And you're gonna be cut off forever for what you've done to the children of Israel, man. Thus saith the scriptures, thus saith the Lord, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So you can bet your ass on it, man. Bet your bottom dollar.
This is 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of the wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
He did what? He did what to his brother? Because of what?
He slayed his brother. And wherefore he slayed him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
Because you had a foundation of righteousness and a foundation of wickedness. It's like these brothers said, it transcends through reincarnation. He just said that scripture in Obadiah. Even thou was one of them. It means all these brothers out here, if you're Israelite, you were in captivity. If you're an Edomite, you took pleasure in the spoiling of kingdoms. Okay, so you had Cain being the accursed one, became Esau. Then you had Abel got slew by Cain, okay, and he became Jacob through the spirit, the righteous spirit and the wicked spirit.
I got it, sir.
What's up?
It's Genesis 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Go ahead, break that down, Doc.
Right. So basically, like the brother said, man, it's just straight through the reincarnation. Because first he killed his brother, and then through the reincarnation, he was saying he was going to kill his brother again. Pull it out again, Doc. This is 1 John 3 and 12. not as Cain, who was of the wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
Go ahead and break that down, Matani.
Come on. Because through that reincarnation, like that brother was even saying, he saw that his brother was righteous, man. And going through that reincarnation, you know, he's still doing it today. He's killing his own brother.
This is Obadiah, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
And initially, man, what's that shame? That mark, right? From jump, making you red. So you Edomites, you carry that shame. That shame transcends, man. Like the brothers were saying. It's still a shameful thing. It's a shameful thing to be an Edomite, man.
I mean, it's a shameful thing to be a murderer.
Right.
You know? To be a cold killer, man. If you're, you know, no one likes a cold killer. No one likes a murderer.
So that, like we've been saying, they present themselves as, you know, like them dudes on the bus, man. Them McDivitt clowns.
Them dudes probably going to rape little girls.
They got forked
And, like,
tongues, man. I'm telling you. These Edomites, they present themselves as these gentlemen, southern, you know.
They don't even look like men, though.
They don't.
They look like demons,
demons,
man.
man.
They look like some shit you eat off of Supernatural or some shit.
It'll come back. The bus will come back. We'll get it. We'll get a good image
Every time
of
you see an Edomite, man.
Yeah,
it looks like some shit off Supernatural, man. Like
fish out of water
coming at you.
If your brother,
Like I
right?
played,
How much horrible if you're beating your brother in secrecy?
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
And
I've had an uncle stab another uncle.
right,
And that dude, after he did it, he ran off because he was so ashamed.
right. And then not only that, your father, because I think we've used this analogy before, and you're doing something wicked to your brother, and your daddy don't know, or then he finds out
The ass whooping is 1,000 times.
that he's gonna bust your ass, man. And think about that. He's known the whole time, and he's let you do it.
Like he
And-
got camera on you.
Right.
Like he watching you currently.
Right. That's what I take. Right. He's currently, you know, not no body cam. He watching the whole thing play out. Okay. He's seen every wicked act you Edomites have done, man.
And he knows why you're doing it.
Right.
Oh. And you've been given 600 years to do it.
So, damn. And what did they do with that time, man? They did nothing but increase that punishment, and that's why when it happens, when it comes, you devils will not be able to ask why, man. You'll know why.
Okay.
You'll know why you're getting
Got
your
that,
ass busted.
Pride love Jacob and I paid the Esau.
Con, he already hit that, I believe.
In Romans?
No, I didn't. In Romans, no. He, what was it that you just hit? Not that long ago.
Genesis 27.
Yeah. First John. Okay, con. Yeah. Who's holding that up? You holding it?
And this is Romans chapter 9, verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil,
Right.
that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Now, who was it said unto? Okay, so the Lord told Rebekah that the elder would serve the younger. And who came out first?
Esau.
Right? So Esau was born first. So the red man, he got the kingdom first. Okay, or not necessarily. He got dominion, right? He got rulership. He's done all this wickedness. Now it's coming full circle. That time is coming to an end, and then it's going to be. Go ahead, keep reading. Keep reading.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So the Lord, read that again, nice and loud, Doc.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So you people that are teaching love, love, love in the church, you some damn liars. Straight up. You know, that love doctrine is full of shit. Okay? That love doctrine that you pushing in the church, it's not real, because what did the Lord just say? Read it again.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Okay, so you get these bug outs who try to teach that Esau's done away with. No, man, Esau ain't done away with. He's just he's right under your nose, really. He's running the whole show, pulling the strings.
Like what is that? Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Guy behind the curtain.
You know, he's the dude behind the curtain, man.
Just like you know, who says this? I forget who says this, but the greatest trick that the devil ever did, man, was convince you that he's not real.
Con, yeah. And that is the greatest trick that the devil's ever pulled off, man. Right. He done convinced you that he's not real.
That he's not even here.
He's done convinced you that there's no there's no devil, there's no.
So if you're not aware of the deceit, because that's what devil means.
Right.
If you're not aware of the devil, the deceivingness in your adversary,
how do you know
who the devil is?
Right, like the brother said, if you don't know that you're being deceived, how do you know you're being deceived? Okay,
just like
that's a bugged out thing to think about.
To tell a really, 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 really deep and in-depth lie, guess what? You got to know the truth first.
That's right. So who teaches in the churches, man? Who runs those church organizations? Because ain't no jakes, man. And the jakes that do run their own organizations,
they're wicked as hell.
They done sold out.
And they're all under the 501c3.
It's just straight and they are selling out their own people. They're pimping you, to be honest. They're pimping you so that they can get their own, charter plane or.
And that's all for filthy liquor, man. You motherfuckers is gonna die. Simple
niggas like Nate, man, Johanna, them other dudes, them other Israelite camps, man. They're out here bullshit. They're out here bullshitting, to be honest.
And leading, blind leading blind.
Right, leading their people astray, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you see the fruit that these churches put on, man, is women ain't supposed to be teaching the Bible. And they're teaching an Edomite nonetheless.
Right.
So you got two women teaching an Edomite about the Bible.
God.
That is not biblical.
Which is not biblical.
That's blasphemy.
Go ahead.
Hey, check this, man. This is
God, I got all Edomites and you women gonna die for that.
Okay. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evils upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
Right.
Because it is in the power of their hands. And they convert fields and take them by violence, and house and take them away, so that they can oppress a man and his house.
Now hold on. Now go back to the top part about them taking the field by violence.
And they convert fields and take them by violence, and a house and take them away, so that they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So does this look like what is this kind of, this is an image of just a small taste of the violence that was committed to bring this place to heed, man. Okay? And this is not the first time that Esau has done this to, plant his bullshit and oppress a man and his heritage.
Could I say something?
Go ahead.
So, I mean, include what was Esau's blessing, man, was that sword.
Exactly.
We get some Edomites that come up, and saying that, well, that wasn't me, but we're showing you through the scripture, through here, of the Holy Bible, that there is reincarnation. So through that reincarnation, man, that was part of your lot, man.
That's that Isaiah 14:21.
All right, go ahead. Read that last one.
This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. And just like the brother shown, man. All right, so picture that while I read this. All right,
I'll hold it up.
and it says, whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them shall say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
That's right.
And their own shepherds pity them not.
So Esau, and these jakes, and these 2/3 reprobates, man. Okay, they do this with no problem, man. All right, they commit atrocities against their own people. All right, they kill the shit out of Jake, and they're down with it as long as they can roll a Cadillac.
And you know what's jacked up is that Jake is so broken that literally they try to be kind to the white man that hates you.
Right.
He's the one that's killing so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's why they were there talking to the white man, not coming up and getting some real edification.
Well, because it's too, they don't know shit, man. And if they come over here, they're gonna get put in their place, and to get put in your place is a humbling thing, and our women don't want to be humble.
No, in fact, they'll tell us to shut up, but they'll never tell a so-called Edomite pastor to shut up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And really, to land back on what Matami was saying, man, And what the brother Yadizak was saying, you Edomites, man, you claim, you know, that you weren't there or you didn't do this or, you know, you're not a part of it. Okay, you are a part of it. Okay, just because you know, maybe have to ride the bus or you fell on some hard times. Okay, you still are of a line. Okay, your forefather goes back to the Edomites. At one point, you was living like it. Okay, you benefited from a system that was designed for you to thrive.
If you understand the scriptures, you know the Lord deals with nations.
Right.
All right. So when Israel fell, it wasn't all of Israel that was going off. It was the same 2/3 that's going off today.
Right. Which is just like, you know, how you may have that Edomite who says, you know, I didn't do anything. Okay, but you still benefited. You still reaped the fruit.
And because you have that skin on
system
you can do what you
that
want.
was designed for you. Okay. So there's no I'm innocent.
That's how you're on it. Yeah, I was going with the red skin hat and deep red skin.
That's the spirit.
That's ironic yourself.
So there's no
That's all ironic. That's the Lord right there.
That's all
That's the Lord.
That's all you can deal with.
I'm tripping
I
out.
believe that clock is
That's
ready to
the
be
real
off.
skin.
Yeah, it's broken. But like we were saying, man, there's no I didn't do anything. All right, there's no I'm not involved. You're all involved. You Edomites are going to suffer the same judgment because do you think that you know, Judas Maccabees felt like he deserved that? Not necessarily that he deserved, but do you think that he was an unrighteous man?
Yeah.
But he still caught that judgment. Okay, was Job an unrighteous man? But he's still suffering out here with the rest of Jacob today.
Picture all the prophets, man.
Right.
All the prophets got killed in a horrible way.
Right.
For the most part. So, you know, when you look at, you know, these Edomites and how a whole nation which is chosen, the chosen nation of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, written about Deuteronomy chapter 7 and 6, went down to 2/3 of them acting like coons, niggas, and jigaboos.
Right. Which Esau is directly responsible for. Okay.
All right. Well, what makes you Edomites, you know, have any type of claim for forgiveness, some kind of sympathy? Like, no, man.
Because
you reap what you sow, and you sow none but wickedness.
And they will sit there and express to you, you know, how, you know, our people do this to themselves and all this other shit. No, man. You Edomites, you taught Jake how to be niggas, man. Okay? It wouldn't be no niggas if it wasn't for Esau, man. Okay? People would still be Israelites. You would still be calling yourself an Israelite. You know? Your woman would be in order. Your household would be in order if it wasn't for Esau, man.
The bug out Edomites that'll come up to you and say sorry, but, you know, if you're really sorry, man, you know what you would do? You'd give me your clothes that's on you right now.
Right.
You give me your wallet, your bank account, your social security, your credit cards, your house, your wife, and your women, and your daughters,
And your wife.
and your life, and everything you own.
Every other Edomite
Cut.
Right.
And then you give me everything you own, and you be my slave, and then we would be square.
Then we'll be square.
And that's after years and years
Right.
and years.
Cut.
But see, Esau's problem is they are not willing to do that at all.
So the Lord's gonna make them.
You know, they're very proud of the destruction they did.
Right. And they will actually, you know, they would rather give you like a sandwich and try to call it square than the alternative, because they are not about to, they're too prideful to serve you. They're too prideful. That's why the Yahweh has to make them do it. Bring them low, destroy their whole system so that there's no other choice. And you Edomites, you will go into captivity, man.
Like it or
Okay?
not.
And it's gonna be cold, and it's gonna be hardcore,
Right.
and we're gonna kill a lot of you.
We are gonna
we gonna
torture,
take pleasure.
you know, we're gonna get tortured on a daily basis, and it's gonna be all through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. He's gonna do that. He's gonna allow this to happen to you.
God, bring that stuff out.
My brother
We
said,
got tons of stuff.
yeah, brother's got steps, bro.
I'm gonna bring this out still.
Yeah, which one you got?
That's actually part of
I was gonna bring out the
God, one important.
Also about your shepherds.
about none of these prophecies.
This is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 7. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. As I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field,